Hey everybody, here I am with another tasting. Um yeah. This is episode 56. Um I messed up on the date of St. Patrick's Day. And it's actually supposed to be the episode after this. And I don't know, I messed something all up. So this is all out of order. I have other videos saying that this was supposed to be the St. Patrick's Day video, and it's not. That'll be the one for next week. And that one's not going to be numbered because somehow with StreamYard I wasn't able to change the numbers of the titles after I'd already put them up for broadcast, even though they're not broadcast yet. So I'm just going to do that as an unnumbered special episode. So the St. Patrick's Day episode will be the 16th, and it will not be numbered. And yeah, there will be that. So what do I have? I have something I'm excited about because I've had something from this company before. And let me do a little bit of opening of the plastic here because this one doesn't have really an easy open. Yes, there's a cat here as well. He's really whiny right now. Let me see if I can cut through here without cutting my own finger. This one was more difficult than some of my other ones. It doesn't have like a little pull tab like some of them do, so I probably should have done this ahead of time. But oh well. Oh well. So what do I have? I've already done a review for Chattanooga, but this one is a different kind. This is Chattanooga whiskey, Tennessee high malt. High malt. See? If it could focus a little bit, it won't. Anyway, and it's 111 proof, so higher than the other one, the regular one that I tried. Get a little bit more of that plastic off of there. So I'm looking forward to trying this. I have a glass with a little dash of water already prepared. This cork is a serious cork. And look at that. It's like a serious, like, aged cork. It smells good, though. Smells bourbony. Smells nice and bourbony. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour that. Gave myself a generous pour. It's a little on the darker side, too. Like, I know it looks really deep, dark red here, but it's a nice dark brown in the bottle, as you can see. Let's cork that back up. You're going to have to watch that cork. That cork is nice, but it looks like the kind of cork that might fall apart over time. So, smells pleasing. Definitely smells some fume. You get a bit of ethanol fume in there, definitely, to show the high proof. But there's a little bit of creaminess, some brown sugar in there. There's a cat here who wants to help me spill it. She can go over there. Smells kind of fresh, so I'm looking forward to this. So let's give this a try. It has a warmth, a very spicy warmth. Not super spicy. It doesn't overwhelm you, but it definitely has a spice when you first get into it. It almost tasted like a rye at first, and this is supposed to be straight bourbon. So I'm guessing this probably has a higher than normal rye content, but not enough for it to classify as a rye whiskey, and still enough to classify as a bourbon. It's making my mouth water too. Like, definitely activating the saliva glands. Settles nicely, a little bit of a burn. Nice little warm spot that just settles into the chest. I had a little bit of a cough today, I think, because I've been talking too much today. But could also be the cold. The weather outside's been cold, and then it warmed up a little bit today, so that kind of messed with things. A little bit of numbing on the tongue, not bad. Let me see what else we can get from a second drink here. So let's have another. It has a bite that hits you when you go to swallow, but not bad. It doesn't stab you in the back of the throat like some high proof bourbons do. It is heavy on the flavor. Definitely has a lot of that brown sugar sweetness, kind of like some creme brulee kind of thing, or just brulee in general, not necessarily like something creamy. A little bit that sneaks up on you towards the end. Some cream soda kind of taste in there. Very deep flavored. Very deep flavored. Pretty surprising. I didn't expect it to be, and I thought it was going to be fiery, more fiery than that. And my tongue has a nice, pleasant numbing sensation going on as well from this, which is from the high proof, but it doesn't really hit you really, really hard. It is kind of strong as far as the flavor goes, but you don't get a huge alcohol smack. You do get it. It is kind of lingering in the back of my throat there, but it's very good. It does remind me of a rye, not as bright, not quite as not quite as creamy as you get from a real solid rye, but it must have had a higher rye content than its original bourbon expression. So not bad. I believe the price on this was 50 something. I lost track because it's been longer than I wanted to get this video done, and then I lost track of what the pricing was. But I believe it was 50, between 53 and 57.99, maybe, here in Ohio. Those are Ohio prices, of course. And yeah, it is very pleasant. It's nice and warm. This is a good dinner bourbon. I would see this probably with a good steak and mashed potatoes dinner, that kind of thing. Real pleasant. Because some things you can't really drink with food because they throw off the flavors, or it's too heavy or something. But this is a good accompaniment, I think, to a nice steak dinner, or any kind of large, hefty meal like that with like mashed potatoes or something like that, with some gravy. Yeah, gotta have gravy. I can probably see that. Maybe even like another kind of meal, like a big Thanksgiving meal kind of deal. It doesn't really taste like fall to me so much, but it does taste like a big, extravagant kind of meal accompaniment. So, yeah. So I like it. I recommend it. Let me show you guys the bottle again. It's just a short one this time, straight to the point. So this, of course, is Chattanooga whiskey. See if I can get that turned right. And it is the Tennessee High Malt. The camera won't really zoom on that very well. Here's the mash bill, actually. Yellow corn, malted rye, caramel malted barley, and honey malted barley. There you go. Okay. All right. That's where you're getting a lot of this from. Yep. That's where you're getting this from. And it's older than 2 years, minimum. It's unfiltered, so you'll occasionally get some barrel sediment in here too, which is another interesting thing, because a lot of times you get some bourbons that have been triple filtered, or you get that sometimes with with some scotches and some of the Irish whiskeys. And it's been toasted, and it's been put in toasted and charred oak barrels to age. So interesting. They're very open about what went into making this, and I like that. I definitely can taste that there's the malted rye, and now that I think about it, there is the corn in there as well. I'm tasting those more than I'm tasting the barley, so it's a good spread of grains in there. So there's that. This will be the episode for March 9th. And the next episode, which would be for the 16th, should be the St. Patrick's Day episode. And I'm going to have something special. I might be doing Irish car bombs. Maybe I might be putting together mixed drinks for that if I can get the right kind of Bailey's or something or other. Because since I'm lactose intolerant, I can't just have the regular because it's made with heavy cream. So, and that and the alcohol will just make things very unpleasant for me. So if I can find, they make one that's made with almond milk or something like that. I don't remember if it's any good, but if they have it, I will get that, and we'll be doing Irish car bombs. If I can't do that, I will try something different. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and hope you guys are liking all the content. And I will see you next week for St. Patrick's Day. Okay, or at least within the vicinity. It might not be the exact day, but within a day or two. So, till then, you know what I always say: